one.
Hey everybody, welcome to Replayed, where today, I'm not joined by Nate. I mean, I am. Nate's off camera. Aren't you, Nate?
Yes, I am here. I am the creepy voice off screen.
Ooh. Creepy Nate joining us.
Nate and I got to switch places today because we're actually playing probably my favorite game from last year, period.
Is this one of your favorite games of all time?
It might be.
I think she's selling it short. I think it's more than like her favorite game from last year. It is one of her top games ever.
I mean, between Animal Crossing and this, last year was just a really good gaming year in general.
That's the only thing last year was good for. We made fun of you, 2020.
Yeah, but I'm really excited that I get to share this game with you a little bit. And we're gonna have a really good time today. I'm hoping. You can tell because
I've been told we're gonna die a lot today.
Goofy smile.
You do have a big goofy smile. I like it. Before we get started, we got a couple people to shout out. Two of them in the chat today. Right? Maybe?
Yes. Two of them in the chat. Okay. Our moderators, Nefendro and Maltonio are here to also let us know that the video and audio are good. But cool. Among other things, they're here to also answer your questions and help keep everybody in line.
Oh boy, Nate's also gonna help keep you in line.
Yeah,
don't mess with them.
I'm a much stricter ruler of the chat than Gwen is.
That's okay. People that love chatting with Gwen get a chance to actually see her play a game for once, which is cool.
I'm hoping you guys will have a really good time with me. I'm hoping you'll love this game as much as I do, because I
no one can love it as much as she can.
Oh, okay.
You can try. You're not going to love it as much as
I'm sure there's people that love it more. I'm sure there's people online on YouTube that have been like, I've done it on like the super hardest ultimate mega difficulty.
A lot of gamers actually love this. This was like one of the top games of last year on like everybody's list. Mm-hmm. I'm like every Let's Player that I know that plays hard games. Game of the Year at the Game Awards. So. Right? So like game publishers, Let's Players, like everybody, streamers were all about this game last year. And maybe not the ones that you watch, but a lot of them were. And it's just a hard game too. I've watched Gwen play it, and she's poured so many hours in. And like Nate said, there are still people that have done even harder things with this game than Gwen.
I'm working on it.
She's working on it still. She will not stop playing it. So today she's going to start you from the beginning, so you guys get a chance to really see it and explore it from a beginning standpoint.
Yeah, one of the things I really loved about this game is I studied classical studies in college, and this is very much into exactly the kind of thing I studied. It's very Greek, very mythology-based. And one of the things that you get to do is you meet all the gods for the first time, and it's really, really fun. So I'm going to let you guys have that experience as we make our first ever runs together.
We got a couple other people to meet, though, first. It's our Patreon sponsors, our Patreon encounters, who have sponsored today's episode, as well as
our
the musicals.
First Patreon sponsors of the new year. Since last week was sponsored by the game creators.
Yeah,
that's right. That's true.
And this week they're sponsoring my favorite game, so yay!
Why don't you start?
So
we're gonna pull 4 of you out today.
Brighton Grisham, thank you so much.
Into the warp pipe with you, Brighton. Lori Flynn, thank you so much.
Gwen, it doesn't count if you don't go. You
gotta make the.
I don't know how to make the. Okay, Cody Swain.
There you go. I got the last one here. That was good. Look at you're learning so fast. And I got the last Patreon sponsor for today. It's Sarah T. Into the warp pipe with you guys. If you want to join them in the warp pipe in the future and help sponsor both Replayed as well as the Random Encounters musicals, you can find the link for that in the description down below. Alrighty. Are you ready, Gwen, to take them on an exciting journey through Hades?
I think I am. I think I have to push this button.
Doesn't sound like a... Look at that. She's got 162 escape attempts. Now, when I finished Cuphead for the first time, I think I died like 117 times. Just for reference, Gwen going through this game, and there are still things she hasn't done yet, just like me with Cuphead.
Yeah.
She's died, it looks like 162 times.
This is, I feel like, an almost never-ending game. There's always a new difficulty level. There's always a new way to try it. There's so many different weapons you can modify, customize, whatever. It's a really interesting replayable game.
Love me some indefinite games.
We're gonna go over Hell Mode.
Hell Mode? I don't think I just got finished telling them how many times you died. I don't think we're ready for Hell Mode.
I think we are ready for Hell Mode.
I don't even know what it is.
I'm fairly certain the other option is God Mode, and God Mode is too easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh no.
Alright, so we get a little cutscene here.
Have a little bit of a cutscene. I think it's actually the loading screen. I don't remember them doing any cutscene at the beginning of this. I feel like they literally just dump you into the middle of this story and are like, have fun, figure it out.
I'm trying to listen carefully, Gwen. They're telling me to listen carefully. Here. Here we are.
We have indeed been dumped into the game.
Is this tiny little fellow us?
This is us.
That's us.
Our name is Zagreus.
We're so cute.
One of the cool things about this game is you actually get to try and pick the best path through the underworld as you can. So we're going to come into rooms that have like multiple doors leading out of them, and we're going to let you guys tell me which door to go through and see how well you guide me through the underworld.
Any of you guys been to Hades before? They're like, I lived through 2020. I lived every day in Hades.
I had dinner there a couple times.
Oh, good. Okay, then you can help navigate us. Y'all, we'll hit you up.
I got surprised. There's usually a bad guy right here. Oh. Usually your first fight would be right in this room, but apparently not today. Apparently first, this is Athena's symbol. We're going to go talk to Athena.
How would I know that?
Athena! Where are my blades of chaos?
Am I playing God of War right now? Can you jump in the green goo? Is that a bad guy?
This is a bad guy. This guy is going to try to hurt me, and I'm going to... Oh, shoot. Oh, they reset my...
What am I watching? You're like zooming around him.
Yeah, so I'm doing my attacks, but they reset my controls, so I'm trying to remember what the initial controls are. So forgive me.
You can take a second if you need to, and we'll just like answer a question or two in the chat.
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
I'm
probably after you get through the fight, right?
I'm gonna get through this fight.
Okay.
Because it will bug me if my attack is on the
wrong right? Button. Especially when you've put 162 like runs of this game in with one control scheme.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to have this problem all the time with like shooter games where they'd like suddenly switch, they're like strafe and looking. And I'd be like, no, that's not how I play this game.
Well, here you go, Gwen. Skylar Feisty wants to know, who's your favorite boss from the game?
My favorite boss from the game?
Spoilers, because who knows if we'll see these.
Yeah. So my favorite boss is probably Megaera. Megaera is just a really fun character. She's the only boss that actually does get to be a character that follows you into other places in the game, so I think it's cheating a little bit. If it's not Megaera, I think there's like a mini boss that goes with another boss named Asterius, who's like a minotaur.
Asparagus.
I love asparagus. Asterius is pretty good too. I'm trying to remember what button.
It's like Austacious.
There we go. All right, let's...
Asparagus. All right, do we have other questions? Do we want to be... Well, Gwen is...
There's a couple.
Can you not find your...
I've been asking some.
Where do I want to be?
Sorry, she's lost in the menus. Clearly, she spent more time in the game playing it than in the controls.
There you go. Okay, let's put this back.
Go ahead. So, I'm sorry.
All right, this is a topical one since the video came out today. Cindy Myers wants to know, were you surprised by the results of the RE 2020 awards?
Gwen is never surprised because she gets to watch them come in.
It's true. Me and AJ are the ones who don't know the results.
There was one, though, that I really expected to be what people went for. I expected Biggest Twist to go to Phasmophobia, like hands.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a spoiler kind of response if you haven't gone over to
if you haven't seen our RE awards yet, you're going to get some spoilers. So hopefully you have seen it. And if you haven't, I guess you'll just have to accept the spoilers and watch it later.
Sorry.
We could just make it more generic. Like, yes, I was surprised by these categories.
I was really surprised by Biggest Twist. There was one I thought that was hands down going to win, and another one took it. I'm not super surprised by which one took it if I had to be like one was going to steal it.
But it's not what you had voted for.
It is not what I expected them to vote
I think I speak probably for AJ and I both. We were both shocked, and you can see it on his face in the video.
You can.
By Best Musical of the Year. We did not expect what won. We expected something else to win, and we are super proud of what did win. So
I was surprised by a few things in the awards. I feel like the Best Costume one actually caught me a little bit off guard, but I agreed. I agreed with it. Best Prop caught me off guard. Again, lots of work went into it, so I understand, but it caught me off guard. I thought... There were so many good props. I was not prepared, to admit defeat on pretty much any of them. So I think that one I was gonna. Is this Athena?
This is Athena. We just totally met Athena.
Oops.
She's.
Hail, noble cousin.
Oh,
she has her own voice acting. No, I'm not gonna voice act. She has her own. I just skipped it, so I had to read back over again. To myself.
Please let us know also in the chat if the game volume is too low. We had some issues setting it up where it was super loud.
Yeah.
So if you're having trouble hearing the game audio
this is a story. We're all experiencing it.
Yeah. So Athena, hail noble cousin, let's get you out of that miserable place. Basically, all the gods are about to try and help us break out of the underworld.
That's very kind of them.
I understand. And she's giving me one of 3 gifts.
Was this game so popular because 2020 we were all stuck in a miserable
trying to break up? I'll get you out of this horrible
there was
place.
No escape. Question for Gwen. Where did it go? Gwen.
Yes.
Who's your favorite Greek god in mythology rather than the games?
Ooh. I really like Artemis and Hephaestus.
Fester's Quest. No one likes that.
Artemis just has lots of very fun mythology or like mythical adventures that she goes on. Even down to like she helped her mom. She was midwife to her mom giving birth to her twin brother, and you're like, that makes no sense, but it's fun. So her stories are just always really quirky. They haven't given you guys a choice yet. I've only had one door out.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. You pitched us on this like a choice. I know,
it's a little weird. I'm like, I am trying to, like.
Maybe this room will give us multiple doors?
Maybe.
And it still looks like one, doesn't it?
That sure does look like one door.
Why are they hating on us so much? I got in here ready to make some choices. All right, it's okay. There's a lot of rooms. From my understanding, there is no escape. So we're going to be playing this indefinitely. We'll never end the stream,
I'm also not going to lie. Between the controls being off and answering questions, I'm not doing so hot.
Gwen is experiencing what AJ and I experienced while trying to play Cuphead while answering questions.
Yeah, she's doing a much better job, though, I have to say.
Yeah, and thankfully this is going to give me extra health. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, in this you get extra health and health bars. Cuphead, you get shot like twice.
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal.
Still, no choice. So sorry, you just get to watch me hack and slash for a second more.
That's okay. It seems like you're actually doing an okay job in spite of losing a lot of health.
Because
everybody else is losing all of their health. She's losing a little bit here and there. Nate, do you have a favorite god you want to talk about?
I want to ask Gwen this embarrassing question from Cindy Myers.
No.
Gwen, how many hours have you put into this game?
Oh my gosh. I can't remember when I last checked. I want to say when I last checked it was 80 some hours.
That is a falsehood. I regularly check my friends on Switch to see what they're up to.
To see if they lie on a live stream about how long they play.
I'm pretty sure Hades was up to like 160 hours.
Oh my gosh.
So
you've been busted.
I'll
that might
call
end
you
up
out
in
on
the
that.
tattle box.
Wow.
Gwen told everybody she'd only play this
She
for
did
80
say
hours.
the last time I checked.
Oh.
So maybe she didn't
wording.
check like
That's clever,
hasn't
dude.
checked since like August.
Yeah. So we have two options for this room.
Hey!
Finally.
Changing that subject. Let's go.
Yeah, let's ignore the fact that I put lots of time into this game.
Okay.
This means we get to go meet the boatman, Charon.
Ooh.
And
Charon.
This one
I have braved Charon's
means
docks.
we get to go meet my buddy Artemis. So you guys feel free to take us to either Charon and the boat docks or to Artemis, goddess of hunting and fun.
Alrighty. It's time to tell us in the chat. Artemis or Charon?
All right, guys. Artemis or Charon? Artemis or Charon? You heard it here.
You know who I would pick, of course.
You would brave Charon's docks.
I would. I have broken oaths and shattered locks.
I mean, I like Charon. I like Artemis.
But you already called Artemis your pal, so I'm assuming that you would prefer to go see Artemis than Charon.
I have yet to see a single person say Charon, so there's one Charon right there. But Artemis is overwhelmingly the
Artemis
choice.
It is.
All right, well, I'm not going to lie. I'm happy with that because she's going to give us a power, and Charon you'd have to buy powers from, and we don't have that much
he's
money
a
right now.
capitalist. What a pig.
So we're going to go visit Artemis here.
That nasty dude. That's all right. I don't think he's good in God of War either, so. Okay. So you have to kill everybody still. You don't just get to hang out with Artemis.
She's my reward for destroying everyone in this room.
Oh. You're like my reward for destroying everyone in this room.
Wait a minute.
Don't worry. I'm not going to actually do that. Not with the camera on. I'll wait till the live stream ends.
Wait, but...
Can't have it published on YouTube because I'll get demonetized if I destroy everyone on camera. This is a conundrum. It's a paradox. Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot.
What to do?
These guys are bigger.
Bigger dudes.
Yep.
Are these all supposed to be Greek, like, legendary heroes?
All of these...
Legendary heroes.
Not yet, no.
We must be in the dark world.
So we're currently in a section of the Underworld that is reserved for kind of the middle of the road dead. Like, they didn't do anything great. They didn't do anything bad in life. They just kind of died.
These are just
dead
dead
and they
people.
Ended up here.
Now they're doubly dead people.
We are going to end up, the next level of the game is where you go if you were bad.
Ooh.
And then the third level of the game is where you go if you were a hero. So we will eventually end up fighting heroes.
Why is it the middle of the road people rank below the awful people?
In general, Greeks prefer you to be interesting rather than boring.
Oh, so this is like, as long as we knew who you were, we'd rather you be an atrocity of a human.
Bad press is still good press.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. There's only one heavenly archer he knows of.
I can hear. Oh, the soft voice of Zagreus. Is that his name? Zagreus.
Yeah, so this is my girl.
She kind of looks like Princess Mononoke.
She does look a little bit like Princess Mononoke.
Wait a second.
And I'm really down for it. Like, she's actually... Like, Princess Mononoke is totally an Artemis-style character.
Okay.
And
I like her antlers that she's added.
Right?
Yeah, she's very stylish.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's giving you powers.
She is. So I'm going to... Ooh, this one. I love when she does this.
True shot.
Yes, so she's going to make it so one of my powers looks for the enemy and I don't have to aim as hard.
We get
another choice.
Speaking of powers, Rebecca Scowcroft wants to know, what is your favorite power-up ability to receive in this game, Gwen?
We'll respond to that in a second, but we need the audience to make a choice, too.
So we have another power from Athena over here. The little skull at the bottom says this is a boss battle.
Ooh.
Or a mini boss battle, so to speak. So it will be a harder room than usual, but we will get a power from it.
Okay.
Or we can go over here, and this is a power boost. So one of the powers I already have will get better.
Ooh. Who's supplying that one? That was Athena. What's that one?
This fruit.
That's the fruit power.
This is a palm of power. It's a pomegranate.
I accept. All right, the god of pomegranates.
So
cool.
What are we asking? Pomegranate?
Athena or a pomegranate?
Athena or a pomegranate?
Who's the better god? And now you get to answer. Do you have a...
Granny would pick a pomegranate.
Right?
Totally.
She's all about them.
My favorite power in this game that I usually try to always get.
Yeah.
Is there's a power that Dionysus will give you that makes it so that anytime you encounter a fountain, you get all of your health back.
Oh.
And you get stronger.
But how often do you encounter a fountain?
About 4 or 5 times a game.
Oh. As in in a run?
Yeah.
4 to 5 times during a run before you die, you'll have hit a fountain.
I think you're heading to Athena, by the way.
I'm heading to Athena.
The mini boss.
Right.
You guys don't like pomegranates?
Woo, let's see who she brought out to play today.
Man, I cannot predict our audience today.
They're unpredictable people. Oh no.
Ooh.
She brought out to play.
I don't like the way they play. It's destructive looking. Make them stop.
They are...
What are they?
These guys are the first ones to ever kill me in this game.
Yay! They could be the second ones to kill you.
Let's see if I learned. Oh shoot, I have not learned.
Ooh. Yikes. Everybody, we might have made the wrong decision here. Sending Gwen in against these things.
These guys throw bombs.
I'm
so
noticing
you have to remember to dodge them. And I'm out of that power.
Uh-oh.
Okay. They also, lovely, have armor. So you have to kill them twice.
Yikes. I just noticed that that's what was going on, is you got them down below the yellow health bar, but then it starts on just the red underneath it.
Yep.
It's pretty tough.
Yes.
But no one said this game was easy, right? We didn't.
Nope.
We didn't start the stream off going, "Ooh, here's an easy game for you to play."
Okay. So
this game is meant to kill you a lot.
They're both now on their second health bar.
That's good. That's good. Can they damage each other?
No.
Oh, that is rude.
All right, one of them is dead.
Cool.
Just.
That should make it a little easier to maybe live through the second one too.
Yes, because I can stun him
Cool.
a bunch.
Hey, Gwen's got the tactics, the pro gamer moves. Nicely done with that little sliver of a health bar left. Yikes! You were a real boss in there.
The next room's gonna kill me.
Well, what do you get for this?
I get something wonderful from Athena.
Anything that's going to make you live longer?
I'm going to attempt this one that supposedly will help lower the damage level.
Okay.
I don't know if that's...
Will it lower it enough to stop you from taking 4 damage?
No, I don't think it will.
Oh.
And I'm really sad right now because they're offering me darkness in the next room, which I'll get an ability later that will let darkness heal me.
Darkness.
But I don't have it yet.
Oh.
So
it's not going to heal you.
not today.
So just don't take 4 damage and you'll be fine.
Who do we have today? Ooh, okay.
I like that he runs in this room. He's like, "All right, who's next? I've got 4 health. Let me fight you."
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and lure. Oh!
Ooh! Ooh! I mean,
There is no escape, guys.
gory.
Well,
somebody died.
A little on the bloody side.
That was me. I died.
Oh no, that's one time today. No, we're gonna go get the shaver and make Gwen shave her head. No! Every time she dies today. Maybe a different day.
But you get to see the House of Hades now. So when you die,
I was thinking it was weird that we hadn't seen it at the beginning of the game.
You literally start trying to escape this place. This is where you live. This is my pal Hypnos. He's the god of sleep.
He
also
is a Pokemon.
Not
a Pokemon. Sorry, wrong game. Okay.
For a second there, I was like, "There's a Pokemon named Hypno."
Well, Hypno, he has a long nose.
Okay. He
Welcome to the House of
is usually in charge of greeting all the shades. He appears a little surprised that I'm here.
That
right
you're
now.
here? Because you left. You were trying to run away.
Yeah.
Why would you come back?
Oh, and there's my dad.
Your dad.
There's my dad. Hi,
You're
Dad.
awful dad.
Boy.
Oh, no.
It was great. It was
Wanton
great.
ransacking.
Thank you so much for asking.
I'm all about that.
I expected it to be a little longer.
Oh, he's...
Oh, he says what I say. Now,
Rather
now
snotty.
you know why I like this game.
Oh, this sounds like a challenge.
Sure
Challenge
does.
accepted. He doesn't think we can get to the surface.
This-
I know otherwise.
This is my boy. The best thing about him is you get to pet him.
All right, is this thing a
You
Kerberos or a
get
Cerberus? What did
they,
he call it?
They say Cerberus.
Okay.
Which is, I'd prefer they said Kerberos, because in Greek he's definitely Kerberos. There's not a lot of sounds at the beginning of.
Interesting. You're getting this from a actual philologist here who has ancient Greek studies and has been to Greece to talk with people who didn't understand her because she was walking around going, "Ye old land of Greece, welcometh to you."
Yep. This is my boy Achilles. He hangs out in the hall too.
Ah.
He actually trained me. Fun story.
He should wear like iron boots or something. I know some things about him.
He's already dead. That's why he's here.
Oh no! It's too late! We need to time travel back and give him some iron boots! Yikes.
Yeah.
Wait, are all the gods in here dead, so to speak? He wasn't a god,
no.
right? Achilles is like
Achilles wasn't god. He was a Greek hero. So he's dead.
All right.
Hypnos he's a god. This one's a god. The puppy's not a god, but we don't care.
Okay.
This is Nyx.
Nyx.
Nyx is the goddess of night.
Oh, very cool. Oh. She's kind of spooky.
She's the goddess of night. Do you expect her not to be spooky?
I'm getting some like Bayonetta vibes.
Yeah.
Nyx
I
twist.
can see that.
Nyx twist. To the
Nyx twist.
All right. Dr. Nyx. Hey, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nyx.
I'm the god of night.
And now we can take a tour of my bedroom.
What? Is this appropriate to put on the
It's
stream?
appropriate.
Okay.
Look at this. See? Here's my
No
bed.
underwear hanging
Here's
around or
the
something.
room.
Okay.
Nothing to know. There's some like stuff hanging out of here, but I don't see any underwear. I got some books.
Do they wear underwear in ancient Greece?
So I got some books.
Cool, those books. Looking good.
Yeah.
Do we have other questions from the chat that we want to... Well, Gwen is less distracted than beating down a bunch of monsters.
I've been answering some of them.
Okay. No doubt she's going to end up back to beating down monsters momentarily.
Yes. And in fact,
Weapons?
we can actually ask them if they want to see me continue using this sword on this run.
Oh.
Or whether they'd like me to try a bow and arrow.
Oh.
All right, guys.
Sword
do you
or
want
bow?
Gwen to use the sword still, or do you want her to switch to a bow and arrow?
You know, I feel like bows are for elves, and you aren't much of an elf.
This is a living skeleton, which is totally something you'd expect to find in the underworld, right? Right?
I'd expect to find it when you fall down the hole into the underworld.
Well, he's my buddy.
Oh. But
I
he
don't
doesn't
know
talk
what
about...
he's doing here, though. Read him in Papyrus. Go.
As Papyrus, not
Yeah.
Sans.
He looks more like Papyrus, right?
Oh, I'm not about to wreck my sauces, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
Like that?
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty split, but I think it's bow and arrow.
I
we're
want you
gonna
to
try
take the bow and
something
arrow out,
new.
huh?
I think that's what I'm
So
currently
Skelly
working on.
wants you to beat him up.
Skelly wants me to beat him up. He's basically how you
Weird.
learn your new weapons.
Oh.
So he...
I see.
Yeah.
And then he compliments you on what a great job you're doing.
Sure does.
But when you get him to the bottom of his red health bar, what does he do?
He dies.
He dies?
What do you do when you get to the end of your health bar?
Well, why does he want you to use his weapons? Did he hate his ear that much? Man, this is he's not gonna fight you back.
No.
Wow.
He's taking it like a boss. He's
I guess he has nothing better to
guy.
do.
Poor Skelly.
He's a skeleton,
wait.
so
He's back. And you can do it again.
He convinced you.
Oh, what I
that
forgot
you'd
to
won.
do is I don't know if we collected any darkness whatsoever to try and give ourselves some better powers.
Darkness.
But let's see here.
Darkness.
We have 10 darkness.
Cool. What can that get us?
It can get us a better amount of damage when we hit someone from behind, or it can get us more health. I'm gonna go ahead and give us some more health.
All right. It seems like something we're gonna need. Probably use. Cool. Okay.
All right, now we'll start this run. Unless there was a question I need to answer.
Does your bedroom go straight into
into my weapons room? Yes.
And does your weapons room run out of Hades?
Yeah, we go here and we escape.
Escape? There's just a button? Why did your dad just leave a door? It says escape next to it. I don't understand. You did drop from the sky,
I did
so
drop from
your
the sky.
escape clearly required
there's clearly
more.
a picture of my father right here. He's like stares at you as you escape. He's like, "Don't do that."
Don't do it. Well, you should have put that on the other side where I had to escape from.
Sure.
Putting it on this side seems dumb.
Sorry.
Do you need water?
I was just thinking I might.
All right, I'm gonna go get her some water.
Sorry, guys. This is too stressful. It's taxing. I've gotten.
Well, here we go. Here's a question for Gwen.
Yeah.
And it's technically for everyone, but Gwen will have the most knowledge. Cats and Books Are Life asks, if you had to choose one Greek god to have the job of protecting you, who would it be and why?
Protecting me. I think I'd go with Hermes because he's the god of travel, and I think that's probably the most relevant to where I think I'd be in the most danger. So probably Hermes.
There we go. We've worn Gwen out already. Zeus? Where did this guy come from? I prefer to call him Zeus because he reminds me of the beard a little bit. Zeus! Ooh! So he was just waiting here?
He was just waiting. He was like, I heard you need help, so...
We do need help. That's apparent.
Yes.
Huh.
So he's gonna right away give me a little help, which is nice.
Why does everyone hate Hades so much? Like, all these people are helping you escape. And he's all... Your dad, Hades, is like, no. What's going on there? They're like, we don't care. We're helping your kid escape.
Yes, we are. I do like the bow. It lets me stay so much further away. Thank you, guys.
That was pretty far.
That is what ranged weapons do.
Yes.
It looked pretty good.
And let's get some more darkness.
Darkness. Every
Hades-
time I'm going to say that.
Hades is kind of grumpy because he got banished down here, and now he's like, well, if I have to stay here,
My
so
whole
do
family
you.
does. That's kind of sad. Wow. Do you have like
Yes.
limited number of shots or something you have to like refill, or is it?
You have to charge it. You have to hold it before you do it. But no, I don't run out of arrows.
All right.
A
choice. A choice.
All right, so
Oh.
this room will give me money as a reward.
Oh boy.
So that
Loving
visiting
that.
Charon might be a little bit more interesting. This one will give me health as a reward. So, and extra health. And my bar will get bigger.
Ooh. So money or health?
Yes.
Is this health or wealth?
Health or wealth?
Health or wealth, everybody. Let us know which we should accrue next.
Which Greek god would you want protecting you in your life? How many of them can you name?
Zeus! If he's actually like the beard, then Zeus! Otherwise, yeah, I don't know too many of them. And I also don't know what's good or bad about them. So, this is tough.
So far, it looks like
Aphrodite, because it sounds like Deity, which is like a diaper.
I have yet to sing a couple
What does
now.
she got us?
Health is overwhelmingly the answer. Health.
Love.
Health.
That's perfect.
Yes.
Health it is. Charon, he's a Greek god? No, he's a dock keeper. Oh no. Guys, I didn't take any Greek classical studies.
Oh shoot! That was just
I
wrong
like
for me.
Captain America believe there's one god, he doesn't look like these guys. That just is my simple answer.
Oh no.
I can't. Who are these big gelatinous fellows?
They're dead men.
Are they something special?
They're the new mascots for Jell-O.
I feel like if you like come up to each of them, they have, and actually I might
like a name or something.
Is it here? Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I will eventually be able to bring up a
like
catalog. I think that's like a thrasher kind of thing.
Okay.
So
they gave them
big
kind of like
fat guys are like drunken dead or something like that. Like
okay. Alrighty.
All right, I'm gonna ask this question since we just did our awards, and I feel like it could be relevant.
Sure.
Okay.
Tegan Deviney wants to know what, specifically Gwen, but I'll extend it to everyone else. What your favorite musical of 2020 was?
What our favorites are?
Yes.
I guess it's too late. We're not going to bias anybody if we tell them.
True.
So.
Yes, like we all voted, so I assume we could just say what we voted for. I personally felt that 60 Seconds was our best musical of the year. I think Phasmophobia had a better, like, in-depth, intricate, twisty story, but in terms of just all-around production and song and everything else, I felt like 60 Seconds was my choice.
I want to be like God of War, but I don't actually think it was our best one. I just feel it's the one that I wish more people appreciated.
Yeah, it's definitely the most underrated. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I feel like I would probably agree with Nate that 60 Seconds is one that it took a lot of work, and we were really proud of how it turned out, and the game was a really good fit for 2020. But I also feel like Goose on Holiday was a really good project, too, that got to, like, showcase a lot of different, a lot of different people. It's like 5 of us, but for last year, 5 was about the max.
Yes.
So it was nice to get to feature Adriana and Jules and to show that, again, they're not just musically talented. They're also performers. They can act. They can, do all sorts of crazy things, and they look great in these costumes. And they had the endurance to do an entire shoot with us that went on for hours and hours and hours.
They both deserved so many trophies just for the hours that they put in. And that's what I was going to say. I was going to say that the Untitled Goose Game song that we did, that was a bad corner to get stuck in, was probably my favorite of the year. I think the song's great. I think the story's great. I think the goose itself is just really entertaining to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would pick.
Yeah. Watching the ARIA Awards the last time through before putting it up on YouTube last night, I know I said to Nate, I'm really proud of the stuff that we made last year. This is actually like for one channel with the same people in the same house. These are all really different projects. And I forget how cool some of the stuff is that we make because we're so close to it. It's easy to forget. And you're always there at ground zero making it, and then it's done and they move on. And it takes something like that, watching them all back to back kind of at the end of the year and looking at them and going, I can't believe those are the same people in each of these videos. And they're in the same room in all these videos. How did we do that? How is it so convincing? How did we do so many completely different games? Month after month, just 4 weeks apart, you put up a different game now and a different game.
Yeah, I know. So, yesterday when we were finishing up the awards, it was funny looking at the best locations and being seeing God of War and then looking at, that's our garage, and then looking at Among Us, be like, that's the exact same space, and then looking at Spooky and be like, that is still the exact same space.
Yeah, it felt really good. So
weren't everything that was nominated our garage except for
Cooking Mama?
Cooking Mama, yeah.
Yeah, Cooking Mama was our kitchen. But yeah, anyway, even though I could pick a favorite, I feel like little pats on the back for everybody at RE and everybody that helps RE, including you guys watching, because these projects do take a lot and they come together really well, and it's because of how many people are really putting forward that effort and support. So thank you guys for supporting the channel so much. We could not do it without all of you.
I'm sad we still don't have a choice. I've been through 5 rooms where we've been talking and haven't had a choice.
I lost track of how many people you
brutalized.
brutalized.
We are about to meet a new guy.
A new guy?
Yeah. Do you know who a wine glass might be saying it is?
There's a Greek god of drunkenness, but I don't remember who it is.
Let's go meet the Greek god of drunkenness.
Wine Master. Wine Master Flash. I don't know what his name is.
Wine Boy.
I know once you say it, I'll be like, oh, this guy. But I don't remember him. These are not characters I ever spent a lot of time on. This is like if you're into Marvel and someone's like, do you know this DC character? You're like, nope. No, I don't. Then is it
Batman?
I'll ask, is that Batman over and over again? That's the only one I know.
Yes, this is Batman.
Unless they're Batman, Superman, or Wonder Woman, I'm going to keep being like, I don't know them then.
I think we know a little more. We could probably pick out the Flash or Green Lantern.
Yes. We don't speak of the Green Lantern since the Ryan Reynolds movie.
We know Aquaman, but only because Aquaman was made fun of for so many years, I feel like, before he became a movie.
Yeah, he suddenly got cool.
He was always the joke, being like, that guy talks to fish.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one that talks to fish, so.
Oh, Fish Mooney.
Fish Mooney. She's all about grilled cheese sandwiches.
Hey.
Speaking of which, it's going to be time for another April Fool's joke soon. It's time to start thinking about those. Because April is coming. Dionysus! Of course.
Don't you just want to be this guy? He looks so,
His hair is made
flamboyant.
of grapes. Do the grapes in his hair turn into raisins eventually?
Not that I know of.
As he gets older, his hair like shrivels up and gets chewier. And then no one wants it.
We're going to let our special inflict hangover.
Ooh.
He gives my enemies hangovers, and that hurts them.
Yikes. I don't know what a hangover is, because I've never had one.
He hasn't, and that's really delightful. I want to applaud everyone who goes their entire lives without knowing what a hangover is.
Here you go. Rebecca Scowcroft asks, Gwen, is there any god or goddess costume from this game that you'd love to make?
Ooh.
Yes!
Ooh.
Both Megaera and Artemis, I think would be insanely fun to cosplay at some point. I don't know that this game will ever make a musical just because the locations obviously are a little difficult.
Yeah, I'm looking at this getting overwhelmed just thinking about it.
Also, like, the bad guys, like, look at them, guys. Like, these ones float.
Plus, the last time we tried to adapt a Greek mythology-themed game in our garage, nobody watched it.
No,
so...
I've learned. Don't do games about Greek gods, apparently.
Yup. But I would love to do either Megaera or Artemis. They both look fantastic.
Pretty cool.
We have a choice.
A choice.
We can
love those.
Go see our boy Charon finally. We have about 97 coins at the moment, which won't be enough to get much. But we could go see Charon. And we have our boy Poseidon over here.
Poseidon.
Again, this one is a boss battle, a mini boss battle.
Ooh.
So it will be a harder room than usual. Which one am I doing, guys?
Might wipe us out a little bit. Did you start with 100 health, or did you...
Poseidon or who?
Oh.
Poseidon or Charon.
Poseidon or Charon?
Wait, you gained health? Is what you're saying? You start at 50?
The little hearts that you pick up,
yeah.
they increase your health bar by 25 every time.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good, though, that you started with only 50 and you're up higher than that now.
Yeah. But it's a good thing that I had those, or I'd be at 7 right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm also questioning now, like, so it caps 100, so you can't collect so much to continue going over.
No, I've gone up to like 450 before.
Oh, so it'll change what you're...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Everybody's digging Poseidon, although Malcolm voted for Karen.
Oh.
Karen.
Karen.
I'm gonna go fight Karen.
I'm gonna go speak to the manager.
Well, let's
Sounds
go
like
see
Poseidon.
our boy Poseidon here.
All right. Hey, is this your new record? Sounded like it because he was like, farthest I've come.
I made it through this room. It was in the next room that I...
Are these the same guys?
They are.
Oh, but now you have ranged weapons.
And
I was noticing that now you seem to be able to shoot like in a spread.
I can shoot in a spread. That's my special for this.
Nice.
My special for the sword was also a spread, but you had to do it around yourself.
Okay.
So I can hit from much further away. Also, the power that I got from Zeus immediately has been giving me these little lightning bolts, if you see, every time I shoot, which means it actually hits more than one of them every time I hit somebody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I am actually significantly more souped up than I was last time.
Yeah, just one run and you have all these like extra powers.
But I'm
still a little clumsy when it comes to standing clear of the blast zone.
Yes.
That's okay. You are kicking their butts. I can see
and
it.
also, they both have hangovers right now.
Oh, what is that doing to them exactly?
It's damaging them.
Oh, so it's like a poison effect.
Yeah, every second they're hungover, they take damage.
Nice. Is that like real life? Somebody who hasn't had one. Do you take damage every second?
It sure feels like it.
Oh, okay.
All right, uncle number 2 that he's met. His first uncle was Zeus. This is his second uncle.
That's right. Everybody's related in Greek mythology. Poseidon.
This guy would be really fun too.
Whoa. Hello, ladies.
He's a total surfer dude.
Do you not? That's funny. Yeah, he actually seems really chill.
Yeah.
Ooh, so you get a new power?
I get a new power from him.
Ah.
I'm going
It says they're all rare.
That is like how good it starts out.
Oh, so everything is rare and that gets better from there?
I mean, not everything is rare.
Oh.
Everything is normal. Then rare is one step up. Then it can get to like epic, and then it can get to legendary, and then it
I see.
I'm gonna take his title dash. Like the power of the ocean now when I dash.
Ooh, very fancy.
Very.
That looks pretty cool.
All right, so if I don't die in this room, I'll have done better than the first time, guys.
I think she'll do better than the first time.
Hello. So this room is red right now because my dad just found out that I'm escaping.
Oh.
Oh no.
I don't have to kill everything in this room. I have to survive for 45 seconds.
Yikes. Doesn't seem easy.
Which means these will infinitely...
keep spawning.
Yes.
So trying to keep them weak but not dead might work best. Or stunned, I guess.
Usually my goal is to kill the biggest things because they usually do the most damage to me. And leave the little things alone.
Okay. This is definitely a little more intense than the previous rooms.
Yes.
I'm getting the sense that's a good thing you have this Poseidon dash now.
Yes.
It's like leaving like slippery when wet signs everywhere, and everybody's slipping and falling on whatever these weird puddles are. Everywhere you go, you leave. Kind of weird, but okay. Did you do it?
I did it.
Cool.
And now he's not mad at me for reasons I don't understand.
I was gonna say I don't know why he just gave up.
If anyone can explain that to me, has your dad ever been like, I found you doing something bad, but if you can keep doing it for 45 seconds, then I'll let you continue indefinitely? Let me know.
Just had to know how persistent you were going to be about it.
Here's a question that Kira Smith is asking, and I feel like it's relevant because we're in the room with them.
Ooh.
They want to know, do you keep the costumes from your musicals?
We do.
Since Nate just answered that question for you.
We have a whole room full. We cleaned it out last year.
Yeah. About every other January on the new year, we try to kind of go through, wipe out some of the ones that we know we have either never worn or might never wear again. And if they're really like character specific, we're more likely to hang on to them still. I think going, you know what, if we ever need them for a joke or something. But definitely like some of the more generic things. Like I know we got rid of a couple like just broad Hawaiian shirts that had never been worn and we didn't know why we still had them. And the easier they're to come by, we're more likely to also get rid of them and say, you know what, we've never worn it. And if for some reason we desperately need one, I can go on Amazon and get that again. But something like, I don't know, there's like a Joker costume hanging in there. I'm like, if we ever need the Joker from Batman, that's going to be more trouble to just come up with on a whim. So we should keep that. Mm-hmm. So there's a few things in there like that. Pokemon, things like that. They stay around. Now you've got two rare and a regular one.
I do. And none of these are the ones I liked Dionysus to give me. So,
oh no.
Gosh darn it.
Dionysus not hooking you up.
But we'll try this one because it's an interesting power at least.
Yeah, and we have a choice.
We do.
I love choices.
So we can either go see Charon, which we now have 172 gold.
I
chose Charon's actually special. His room has no bad guys in it anywhere. So it is almost a rest room where it's like
a rest room where you use the bathroom.
Yes, you
touch up your makeup a little bit, and then you go back out. You gossip with your friends about who you were at the table dating tonight.
It is a super safe room to enter, and he can even sometimes sell you health. So if you're low, Charon is super great. And this is again that pomegranate of power.
The super pomegranate.
Help out some power I already have.
Yo, this is a clash of the losers now. So you guys have to choose between Charon or a pomegranate.
All right, guys.
No, you don't like either of them.
Or a pomegranate.
One of them we're gonna go see.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna spend some of your money right now.
Oh, you wanted a thing from a
It restored some of my health.
Oh, okay. So we have 150.
We have 150 coins right now.
All right.
Which is still enough to get something from Charon. Or we can go.
Is it gonna be a pomegranate? Because if we have to pay for a pomegranate,
we can buy a pomegranate.
Or we can just go get a pomegranate.
He has 3 random things he brings you.
3 random things,
and you get to choose between those.
It looks like most people want you to go see Charon.
Charon.
Right. Let's head to Charon.
Nobody's digging the pomegranate.
With Charon's docks, broken oaths and shattered locks, to unseal Pandora's box.
What's going on in here?
So, I forgot. This is the second time we've encountered Charon this run, or the chance to encounter Charon this run.
Yes.
So he is the last room before the first boss.
Oh.
We're about to do the very first boss. That's what this is. That little.
Would that have happened if we'd gone the other way to the pomegranate?
We still would have been in this exact room, but just.
A pomegranate would have been waiting for us.
Exactly.
With some bad guys to kill us.
So. knowing I'm about to encounter a boss, I will let you guys choose again because you haven't had to do a bunch of choices yet. We're going to talk to Charon here in a second, but while we're talking to him, you tell me whether I should boost myself and get a little bit more health before I face this boss.
Okay.
Or whether I should get one more power from Zeus and hope that's enough to beat this boss. So, health or Zeus?
Why don't we want the one only worth 50 and just keep our money to ourselves like Mr. Krabs?
Yeah, why don't you want the French fries?
Because I don't want the French fries.
Is that a Happy Meal? Can we buy a Happy Meal for only 50?
So the lightning or the blinky googly heart thing?
Yes, health or Zeus powers.
Health or Zeus powers.
Health or Zeus powers.
Hi, Mr. Charon. Ooh, he doesn't look great.
It's like me when I wake up.
He's a little dead.
Why, hello. I like how, like, unfazed he is by Charon just being like, ugh. Also, that's how I wake up in the morning. He's my spirit animal.
This is where we live. How phased should we be by the random dead guy that grows?
I don't know.
This is about as split as I think I've seen it.
Split.
I might say Zeus.
Zeus.
I don't know. Health. AJ, cast the deciding vote.
Zeus sounds like a gamble.
This is very split.
Heart sounds like just immediately useful. Why don't we defer this to the Lady of the Hour? Which would you do? Clearly, you have more experience than I do.
We do. I don't think we're gonna win either way.
So, which is more helpful to
the French fries then?
The French fries, the Happy Meal.
We might do this one.
I was kind of thinking the heart might make the most sense because it gives you a better chance of surviving through the boss.
Yeah.
If you survive through the boss, do you get more?
If we survive through the boss, there's a fountain on the other side, which will give me at least some of my health back.
Hey, do the heart.
Is that an unhappy meal? The kind that Nezu eats? For breakfast?
The unhappy meal.
All right, so I know I've talked about how much I like Artemis. Megaera was the other one I said that I would have fun cosplaying.
Did. I remember you saying that.
Guess who we're about to meet?
It's time to meet Megaera,
like from Hercules the movie. Like
this is awkward, apparently.
She looks way different than she does in Hercules.
What? This is not what you remember? The ponytail's real close.
I suppose.
Okay. Oh. This sounds like they have a thing. Oh no, not my father. Huh.
The chat believes in you, Gwen.
What if I don't have a bad side? What if all my sides are amazing? Look at this guy.
All of your sides are bad.
He doesn't have a bad side.
We're gonna try not to die. Whee!
All right, but Meg and Hercules didn't like vanish and stuff. So who is this?
Megaera in Greek mythology is one of the three Furies, who are three sisters who their entire job in life is to punish wrongdoers, basically.
Yikes.
There's a reason they're called the Furies. They have like the righteous anger, so to speak.
Gotcha.
And each Fury has a different thing that they like punish particularly.
Okay.
Megaera punishes men.
What? Men never do anything wrong. I've been on the internet and I know this.
So men who wrong anyone, but particularly women, get Megaera called down.
Her wrath?
Yes.
Oh no.
And
Yikes.
once a Fury has decided to attack you, the myth is you'll never escape them. They'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Ooh. Best of luck. You're gonna die eventually.
Ooh. I don't like her very much. Although I don't like people that wrong other people, particularly women. So this is a conundrum for sure. Yikes. Couldn't she just have you arrested and brought to court where a jury of your peers can help determine what a proper punishment, or recompense might be?
Maybe. In a lot of her myths, she's chasing down like kings and priests and like
people that weren't going to go to court anyway.
Yeah, like the people that you would usually appeal to get justice, and she's like, you did it wrong.
Okay.
So she's the higher power when the higher power isn't doing its job.
Okay. Alrighty then. Hey, you're doing okay, it seems like. You got her about halfway.
I am, but when she gets to halfway, she gets new powers.
Oh, no. You didn't tell us that before we voted.
She enters Super Saiyan mode.
Uh-oh. Is that where she becomes Hercules as well?
Yes.
Yikes.
That's where she sings a song.
No, these red bubbles on the floor get worse.
Uh-oh. They already seem pretty bad, I'll be honest.
I'm already not a fan of
They're
Red
not
Bubble.
Great. Well, okay, we did it. She's at half.
She's freaking out in the corner. What does it mean?
Not good. Not good.
She won't say she's in love. she's trying to prove it to you.
So the red bubbles are definitely a little bit more aggressive now, it looks like.
Yes.
Yikes.
Which I'm trying to... Oh, shoot. I didn't aim properly on that one at all.
Didn't seem like
I'm trying to get her some hangover so that she...
That would be good.
Maybe can just damage herself while I'm running away.
As people with hangover often do.
You can just give people hangovers? That's weird.
You are very low on health now, I see.
Yes. As previously
I believe
stated,
there's no escape.
Did not think I was going to win this. Nope.
Oh, no!
Thought I could get that off and dodge in time, but I could not.
You did.
There was no escape, it turns out. That was a good fight you put up, though.
That was.
Yeah, you got to that whole first boss, and you got her down past half her health to her second form.
And you know the nice thing about dying in this game is you just come home. Like, what's
you can always come home.
You get in line with the other shades.
Cheers to that, Meg.
Hypnos is like, yo, bro.
I watched you die.
He has a little thing on his list that tells you how you died each time.
Ah.
Oh, rude.
Does he have a thing for her, too? She's fast and strong and beautiful and,
Who wouldn't have a thing for her?
Anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Who wouldn't have a thing for her?
Fair enough. Guys love a bad girl.
How late into the stream are we? How much time do we have?
It's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
We started a little late, but I don't know how much you're gonna get into another run.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. We'll do whatever.
You know? Let's
The chat can make the decision.
Well, the chat would prefer we just go on forever, probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's 6 o'clock?
Yes, it's 6 on the dot.
Okay.
The speed run?
Let's see. All right, so I do have the ability to get a couple new things, which this in particular will be helpful. So let's give this one more shot.
Okay.
And we'll try and roll through here.
Okie dokie. Are you gonna keep your bow, or are you gonna?
Should I keep my bow or my sword, guys?
Bow or sword? Bow flex.
The bow flex. The bow sword.
You need a bow that shoots swords.
You poke people with arrows when they get too close.
Where's your semi-automatic machine gun?
It's not yet revealed. It will be right here.
What? Why is there a machine gun in Hades? It's a Greek machine gun.
Is it actually a machine gun, or is it like magic that you shoot really fast? Or
it's
is
a
it
machine gun.
Oh, okay.
It is straight up a machine gun.
I'm like, I feel like they could explain it by being like fast magic or like a super fast crossbow.
Right?
No, it has bullets and rounds you need to reload.
Wow.
And like stuff like that. Like it's.
They went to town. They're like, we just want everything to be.
Malcolm wants you to equip the Happy Meal.
I can't. That is not an option I have currently.
Should have bought it.
Looks like most people want you to keep the bow.
Keep that bow.
Then we're gonna.
Seems like you did pretty well.
Jump right
with it,
back in.
When you first did like your first successful run, which weapon were you using?
My first, like all the way through escape, was the machine gun.
Really? You unlocked a machine gun before?
Modern weapons, man. Is that like Thor's hammer right there?
This will upgrade my weapon.
Hey.
It is Daedalus's hammer, which is what we use in Greek mythology because we're not Norse.
So Thor doesn't count. No.
Daedalus. Daedalus is a real person.
Thor is easier to say.
It is.
Daedalus from such fame as the wings that melted when they got too close to the sun, and also
that was Daedalus.
That
was Pitt. Kid Icarus.
Icarus is Daedalus's son.
Oh.
And he also built the maze that held the Minotaur captive.
Oh.
What a dumb Minotaur.
I have like very small memories of these things, but I do remember being told these stories. Which are you going to...
Again, they aren't giving me the good ones, but we're going to do this one.
There's a good one that you didn't get an option for?
Yes.
What was it? Did you just disintegrate that guy with one shot?
Okay, so maybe it was the good one.
It looked like it was a good one.
Deserved it.
That looked pretty good.
I no longer have to charge up my attack. I can literally just attack.
Oh, yeah, that does seem like that would have saved your life in the last run because Meg only got that hit on you.
Because
you had to charge, yeah.
So.
It doesn't sound super great compared to some of the other things, I'm sure, but it definitely would have made a difference on your last run.
Yes, it would have. Let's see if Zeus can help us out a little bit.
Zeus,
my boy!
Zeus, are you going to give us some marshmallows and then make a cameo in a musical? That's all I'm looking for from Zeus these days.
I think the most disappointing thing about doing multiple runs in this game back to back is all the powers that you had before that you were like, oh, that was so helpful and so nice. You don't have them anymore. So like I used to be able to dash around and hurt people.
Yeah.
Nah, my dash is harmless again.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get that at some point.
Maybe.
Is this another Zeus power?
This is another Zeus power.
Hello, Mr. Zeus.
So I can get back to the thing that was letting me hit multiple people with my attack, which was really nice. I can change another of my attacks into the thing that will bounce around instead.
That one's epic. It's purple.
It does say epic, and it will cause lightning bolts to hit people when I dash.
And it does 20 damage instead of 13, it looks like.
So we're gonna go ahead and do that, because I like my dash doing things.
You know, I was so confused when I watched you play this game for the first time, because I saw you dashing and like lightning hitting the ground places, and thought you were dodging those. I'm like, how does she know everywhere the lightning's about to strike? I was so impressed. I'm like, Gwen's always one step ahead of the lightning. This is like the cat and the laser pointer. I'm being like, wow, look at it go. Shows why I don't play these kind of games. I can't tell the difference of what I'm doing and what the bad guys are doing.
You could. All right, we have a choice. Are we going to go for more health or more wealth?
Wealth or health again?
Mm-hmm.
Wealth or health. Gwen, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is harder, Hades or building a perfect snowboy?
Oh! Well, one takes significantly more time.
I just want to point out that we only have $19, I think, right now, or gold coins or whatever. So the money might be a welcome addition, but the health, you're maxed out. What is that going to do?
It's going to give me an extra 25, so I'll have 75 out of 75.
So you'll be at 50 out of 75? Or 75
I'll be at 75 out of 75.
Looks like everybody is still voting for the health.
Okay.
That sounds like a good move.
I would say building a snowboy is harder.
Although Malcolm says wealth, so you can buy the Happy Meal.
Malcolm's just about to help.
He's really going hard on this Happy Meal.
I don't blame him. The Happy Meal feels like a missed opportunity today.
I mean, you get a toy and everything.
You don't get a toy.
Why not?
You just get help.
Do Greek god McDonald's not come with a Happy Meal toy?
Sorry, they don't.
What?
I'm fairly certain that
as somebody who
studied
studied Greek, if a Happy Meal existed in Greece back in the day, what would the toy in a Happy Meal be?
Like a rock?
Like a rock.
Is it a rock?
They had fun toys.
I assume it'd be like a carved rock, like an action figure.
Would it be like a doll or?
I'm trying to think. There would have been dolls. There would have been like little like wooden horses kind of things. That's how the whole
Trojan horse.
And
it's got a bunch of ants or bees in it.
Look what I got in my Happy Meal. Like the spinning discs that have you ever seen where like it's a bird on one side and a
I got
the
you.
other and you spin them together.
You pull the string.
Those kind of things. We're gonna meet my boy Ares real quick here.
Ares.
I'm the god of war. Here I am. I'm the wrong god of war.
Yeah. What you gonna give me, bro? Oh, the curse of pain or battle rage. I'm just skip blade dash because if I put two things on my dash, they cancel each other out.
Oh no, that does sound sad.
Yes. So I think I'm gonna let my special inflict doom.
Doom.
Yes.
Doom, as in what Isabelle from Animal Crossing is really into.
Yeah, totally.
Doom. My poor Doom guy. All he wanted was a date with Isabelle. But 2020 kept them apart this whole time. One day, man, he'll slaughter everyone in hell and get free just to go visit with Isabelle. They can finally have a real relationship. Aside from the one on Twitter between their companies. Alright, so these guys should have learned their lesson by now that they get pummeled by you every time they show up.
I mean, they've killed me once and I've pummeled them once, so I'm not going to call them dumb yet for thinking that maybe they can get me, but they are superbly not doing well at the moment.
Didn't you kill them twice today? I feel like you hit them on both of your runs so far.
No. Oh, you're right, I did kill them that first time, but they left me at very, very low health.
Yeah, but they still lost.
That's true.
So, I'm still thinking that was on them. They should have known better.
I would say yes, they should have known better because I somehow missed that I'd gotten them past their first health bar. And
and you are at full health still?
Oops.
Man, they picked the wrong fight.
They did. Totally did.
So you're upgrading again.
I am upgrading again with another Zeus power. We're going
Zeus power!
Add some more lightning into the mix.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
I think... So we can either make it so that I hurt someone who hurts me, which obviously would have done nothing for me in this last fight, or I can hit multiple people at once. And I think I'm going to do the multiple people at once.
Yeah, it's weird to gamble on yourself. Like, I'll just take more damage. Let me just open myself up for hits more often.
My dad's mad at me again. Sorry, guys.
What?
Why don't you just go chill out?
Is it because you didn't take out the trash?
Yo, he needs like a Snickers or something.
I did, I guess, fail to do my job today. I'm not
Was
really
your job
sure.
not escape Hades today?
I think my job was paperwork.
Oh, really?
Paperwork.
Dad,
They haven't
I am
given us the
overqualified for
cutscene
this.
it yet, but I'm like, oh, don't hurt me.
Oh no. Suddenly I'm thinking we should have gotten the one where you take damage. And,
Yeah, I didn't expect these guys to show up, but they're
Yeah.
okay. We're gonna see dead.
Okay. And we'll get that health back.
Yeah.
You've been consistently getting health around places. So, cool. All right, well, Gwen is still, I would say, what do we got? 2/3 full on her health.
Yes.
So, I think you're going to not just survive your last couple seconds. I would like to make a prediction. I think you'll beat Meg this time.
Ooh,
That's my prediction.
that's your prediction.
Was that darkness?
That was darkness.
Darkness!
Okay, so I can either
Yes.
get a fun drink to give to my friends, which
That-
will technically not
a
help me
drink?
on this run at all.
That looks like a fried fish or something.
This is it's a bottle with like golden liquid in it.
Okay.
Or it's a
Okay.
fried fish.
It looks like a fish stick to me. I think it's a fish.
Get a fried fish to give my friends.
It looks like a
Or I
fish
can go
fillet.
visit Charon.
A McFish.
Charon or the fish?
You got
And again,
137 gold right now.
This will not help me in this run at all.
I think she should get the fish that won't help her at all. I think that'd be really useful. What is it? I'm sorry. Explain it again. You give it to your friends at the end.
So if I
Okay.
give it to my friends at the end, they will usually give me something back.
Is that useful in your next run?
In my next run, yes.
In my experience in games I play, when you give things to your friends, they give you like a fitness tank or an
Something-
instant muscle suit.
Something garbage that you didn't want, but you're like, thanks. That does
It
help.
looks like they want to send you to Charon, so
Thank you.
All right. You traitors! I wanted the fish stick.
yo, Malcolm says fish.
See, the McFish.
I don't think Malcolm
Those are
wants me
Happy
to
Meal.
win.
It
I don't
does-
think they don't have
Happy Meal.
Do they have a McFish?
Oh, you don't have enough money.
I don't have enough money to talk to Artemis, unfortunately.
Oh. Can you sell anything?
You can buy the Happy
I
Meal though.
can't sell anything to him.
Oh.
Happy Meal. Happy Meal.
Charon, you are not helpful.
So I can
And he always
either
says the same thing.
boost my health overall,
Uh-huh.
or what do I get from this one?
Your health is a
Happy
little
So I
can
weak.
I can get 25 extra points both on my max and on what I currently have.
Uh-huh.
Or
so up
I
to
can
50
get-
saying out of 100.
30 and not raise my max. I can't unfortunately get both.
All right, y'all. Is she
So-
picking the heart that raises her max stats, or is she getting the Happy
Right.
Meal?
One will put you at 63 out of 75, and one will put you
Yes.
at 58 out of 100.
Yes.
Okay. What is the likelihood, Gwen, that you'll collect all that health to go up to 100?
Not super duper likely, but possible, technically. Technically possible.
Technically possible. I don't know. I think the Happy Meal might come into play.
It looks like the tides have turned, and people want the Happy Meal.
the Happy
Alright, guys.
Meal it
The
is.
people
Are you
want
ready
the
for
Happy
this?
Meal.
Are you ready? I'm going to push the button. I'm going to give you a Happy Meal.
The Happy Meal
In
is coming.
3,
Okay.
2, 1. You have a Happy Meal.
Oh, you have a Happy
That was
Meal.
it?
That was it.
Oh,
He doesn't look happy. He was like,
You forgot the toy.
or he ate the toy. Perhaps that's what
Man,
happened.
well, if your toy is
Little extra
like
protein in
a
there.
rock, then
Well, that's disappointing. He didn't get happy.
Oh, and I made mistakes.
I was like, did you just lose a bunch of health from our Happy Meal?
Well, it wasn't a good
When-
Happy Meal.
It wasn't a good Happy Meal. I agree, because it didn't leave us feeling rejuvenated and delighted. That's all a Happy Meal is supposed to do, really.
make you happy. They never really give you health.
Yeah, it's true. They weaken your health over time if you consume too many of them. Look at these big blubberous fiends.
Hey, don't talk about me like that.
Sorry.
You're wandering around in the underworld with a chain around your neck and like a weird wine cup.
Well, who is it these days?
I mean, if this is like a
the place to
metaphor for working for the YouTube algorithm, and being stuck at home, not being able to
chain
go
around
anywhere,
your neck, generating
then maybe.
pointless content.
Oh.
Sometimes that is like real talk, though. Feeling like the algorithm has you in this iron grip, and being like, no matter how much you're succeeding, you can't stop, or the algorithm will chain you to the wall and beat you.
This sounds like a good time to remind you guys to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Please, I don't want to be beaten against the wall anymore. Help me. There is something that, like, the bigger our channel gets, you think that we would have, like, the ability to do things like, I'm going to take a few weeks off. I'm going to, do something. I'm sorry. Go ahead. We got a choice to make. I'll come back to that.
He interrupts his sadness
Lament.
for, do I go get more health or more wealth, guys? Health or wealth?
Health or wealth. That's my favorite new game show on CBS.
I mean, if it were me, I feel like we need that health. Partly because I just said that I thought you could beat Meg, and I'm like, I want you going in there with like 50 health.
Well, so you see that little circle right above my health bar?
Yes.
That's what I bought with our darkness on the last thing.
Oh.
I can die once and come back.
Oh! My prediction could still come true. Even so, though.
It looks like health again.
Yeah. I'm like, the money bought us a Happy Meal that didn't make us happy. How good could money actually be if it won't bring us happiness? So yeah, the YouTube algorithm is just, it's brutal. And it's one of the reasons we rely so much on Patreon people. Because the algorithm can at any moment decide it doesn't like you. It doesn't like your content. It doesn't want your content to be watched by people anymore. And I've seen it happen to other YouTubers. And we've been really fortunate not to get hit that badly by it. But it doesn't stop it from being able to happen. And we see it on the small scale. Things like, everybody knows in January ad revenue is terrible. Things like that are very hard to offset. And as a creator, it's really scary to know that your job is always in limbo. And it's always up for grabs if you can't make the algorithm happy enough. So I'm really grateful that YouTube gives a platform that's got so many opportunities on it. But I'm also always terrified. I live in fear of having my job vanish on me. Another choice. Thank goodness.
Unfortunately, neither of these options particularly help us in this run. We can either get more darkness, which will help us buy more abilities next run, or we can get one of these keys, which will help unlock weapons.
Unlocking weapons.
So darkness or weapons.
While we're gonna do that, I'm gonna check and see if this has anything we want.
The Well of Charon. He just sets these up places?
Yeah.
Are they in the same places, or are they just randomly...
They're just randomly in the rooms.
Scattered.
They don't usually give as good a thing as what you would get from Charon himself.
Yeah.
So
I'm seeing how cheap they are comparatively.
They are.
Do you like any of them?
I'm thinking if we're gonna try and beat Meg here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy us some extra health here. We're at full.
Full health.
So let's see
So
if
darkness or new weapons.
What's it gonna be?
It looks like the weapons is winning, I think. So.
All right.
A new weapon.
They're both mini boss rooms, so let's see what's
Oh
behind door
boy.
number 2.
Oh boy. I'm gonna hope that the chump mini boss
It's
is
a
put next to
new
the weapon.
car.
It's a new car is the boss? That's like an Earthbound boss, I feel like. Oh, is that all darkness they're shooting at you?
Nope, that's pain. That's
Pain?
lots
Terrible
of
pain!
no pain.
Oh no. Yikes. You sat on a bunch of spikes. I watched it happen.
Yes, but I escaped the exploding thing. That's the exploding
I was
thing.
going to say, Gwen has the experience of knowing which things she can afford to be hit by and which things she really doesn't want to get hit by.
I mean, obviously I prefer none of them, but
Sure.
I also,
if all things were equal.
the fun thing about what they're shooting at me is I can shoot to destroy what they're shooting at me. So as long as I'm
interesting.
being somewhat careful, which I'm not, apparently today.
Yeah, I mean, you're on a live stream. No one's careful on live stream.
That's right.
Ooh, how do Let's Players do this?
I mean, some of them are like world record holding Let's Players, and then there's people that make musicals on the internet, so...
It's true.
We're not going to exactly play like some of the best streamers on the planet.
We have no option.
No option!
We have to go see Charon.
Oh,
This
Charon.
will be the room before our friend Meg.
But we do have money.
We have
Not a lot.
117 money. So
Oh.
we can buy a second Happy Meal.
Oh.
Or we can boost a power I already have.
All right, y'all. Are we boosting the power she's already got, or are we buying another disappointing Happy Meal?
Hey, it did its job. It gave me more health at that time.
It's true, but I don't think they included the toy.
No, they forgot our toy. And I think it was like a McRib Happy Meal. I don't even think
I
it
think
was
they
like
accidentally gave
chicken
us
nuggies.
apple slices instead of French fries.
I think that's what they did. They were like, here's a carton of milk and like a goo tube of like applesauce. And they totally skipped on a toy or French fries. So I'm kind of, I don't know. I've fallen out of love with the Happy Meal, I think. That's just me.
But
It seems like the people have fallen out of love with the Happy Meal as well.
Oh,
We're all
They
disappointed
want
in
you to boost.
Fake Happy Meal, unhappy meal.
are you... okay.
You're not so convinced.
You want me to retally the results here?
No, if that's what they said.
I mean,
they are in control of my fate, and if that's what they said.
Ooh, we're in control. Ooh. We are the YouTube algorithm now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably half and half at this point.
Half and half.
I don't know. You said the boost, so.
Do you want to flip a coin?
I think
Let
Gwen
Siri
can make
vote.
an executive decision here that if we are more likely to beat this boss and end on a happy note by taking the happy meal, we should do that instead.
I do believe there is actual happiness in this happy meal.
I think we should do that then. If we can actually
Siri,
beat this
should
boss.
Gwen get this pomegranate of power or eat the happy meal?
I don't think
1 sec.
Siri can.
Siri's having a hard time making this choice.
I don't think she can.
Something went wrong.
Siri can't answer complicated choices like that. You
She
just have to be.
Say, okay. Well,
Siri, do you want Gwen to pick the pomegranate of power or eat the happy meal?
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again,
okay,
please?
let's. Heads is the happy meal, tails is the palm. Ask her heads or tails.
It's heads.
Well, that was easy, I guess. I wanted Siri to have to work for this, okay?
Siri's not intelligent enough to do
I
that.
wanted her to have to make a real informed decision.
She can't.
All right, so this lady killed me last time.
And she's back to do it a second time. Cool. Oh. Yikes. Are they having a weird
A flirt fight? Yes, they are having a flirt fight.
flirt fight is like second only to the dance battle. I love it.
Where did you
Well,
go?
she's hiding in the corner like a noob, like a fraidy cat, because she's scared of you. She's a wimp
I'm a little scared of her.
and a jerk. Take that, you jerk. You look like weird Batman with half a cape. Real heroes wear a full cape, not a half one.
Sure.
She's not a hero, is she? She's trying to kill you right now for escaping
someone's
Hades. So.
hero. Clearly,
Okay.
I mean, if she avenges women that like have been wronged, so
But why is she like a mercenary then trying to like keep you from escaping Hades?
Well, she happens to have a day job.
Well, okay.
Because-
I can't fight with that one.
Because
right.
Hades is a man and you're wronging him.
No,
wait a
no,
second.
wait, hang on.
Huh. Interesting. I found the paradox going on here with this
Well,
situation.
just wait till you meet her sister, who can't decide if you've murdered people or not.
But
Yo,
then technically,
Like, have
wouldn't,
I?
wouldn't she have to like target herself then because you want to escape and by preventing you from fulfilling your dreams, she's wronging you.
Yes.
This is too complicated. I can't do it.
But she's not a man wronging me.
So it's okay?
Right.
What?
Ish.
Ah. Dude, she's giving me some like Meta Knight vibes over here with all this like weird swirling around in the air. I mean, like, I don't know.
Let's just
creepy
run in
cape.
circles, guys. How do we feel about circles?
Circles are good. I like circles. They're fine. Yo, you've got her like on speed dial though now. With this like down to half health, and you are kicking her butt. I don't know what we were concerned about. I don't know why we were so obsessed with the Happy Meal, man. You didn't need a Happy Meal.
Are you sure? Are you sure I didn't?
Oh, you need a Happy Meal. We could really go for a Happy Meal right now.
Yikes.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
I know. I was like, are you saying things right as I'm
Oh,
dying?
I got her ire, I think. Man, she decided she wasn't cool with that.
Okay, so oh shoot, nope, she's doing the thing.
Doing the thing, not the thing. I hate the thing.
Chat believes in you, Gwen.
Okay, so I died once.
You have defied death. But yeah, I didn't even think you were going to need that. I was wrong. Yikes. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, she got a cheap hit on you. That was
She
cheap.
did.
Lady.
Technically, I
fight
saw it coming,
for real.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
this looks
oh,
awful.
oh, oh, oh,
This looks awful.
oh.
Ouch. Ouch
Come
time.
on, come on.
Yeah, this became like a bullet hell game all of a sudden.
She does that. She's
Cool.
not nice.
Oh,
No.
Oh no.
Guys.
My predictions. No, I can't be wrong. Gwen, we believe in you. You must stop her with your 6
6
health.
health?
With 6 health. Yes!
Got her.
Help!
I'm so sorry, but we did it. We did it.
Sorry for the mics. The headphone users will forgive us, I hope.
With 6 health remaining.
6 health. That was dang close.
Wow.
Woo!
I forgot how hard this game was to do without any of the boosts that you earn.
I always knew you could do it. Yeah. I always believed it was going to go down just like that.
I'm pretty
sure.
You know,
it's because we took that Happy Meal.
It's the Happy Meal. Happy Meal saved us today.
I want to say I was probably like 20 or so runs in before I actually beat Meg on my first time playing this game.
You did it in like three runs?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I can't even imagine hanging in there for like 20 runs trying to beat one boss. Wow, that is some patience.
So this is a fountain. Like I said, you get like 4 or 5 of them in the game.
Yeah.
If you get that thing from Dionysus, I would be at full health right now. Oh. Instead of being at 27.
That would have been pretty helpful.
Yeah, let's see if Charon's gonna be at all helpful. No.
A kiss of sticks.
That would give me back my ability to die once.
The stick kiss.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is how I'd be entering phase 2 of this game, which, as I said, was populated by all the people that did bad things in life. So go ahead and guess how well that goes.
I assume they're a little bit meaner than the just average Joes that you just slaughtered.
They are a little bit meaner, and I'd be going in with 27 health currently. So
something tells me you'd be back to see Meg fairly shortly.
I'd be back to see Meg.
Probably.
Yeah, but I'm assuming we're gonna end here.
This seems like a safe room to end in.
Room.
Yeah, you got golden doggos over there. And they look pleased.
Golden doggos?
Yeah, who doesn't love golden doggos? Guys, thank you for joining us today for some Hades. If you had fun and you thought that Happy Meal that you guys chose was worth it, please click the like button. Let YouTube know that Happy Meal showed up and did its job. Not the first one, though. Only the second one. We had a lot of fun with you guys, and if you want to have fun with us again next Friday, please click the notification bell. It will let you know when we're going live. Did we say we were going to spin the thing today? I don't think we're prepared to do it, but Nate, I'll let you be the judge for that.
I didn't set up the thing to do it, but I could do it in the other way that we mentioned before.
We could.
Okay, so we're going to give Nate a hot second. And AJ, do you want to explain what spinning the thing is?
I'd love to. All right, so hanging out with you guys has been more important than the games we're playing typically. And just to exemplify that, Nate and I have been waiting and buying terrible games that no one has probably ever heard of, no one probably ever wants to play. But we've been really excited and kind of inspired by the Shovel Werewolf to pull out some of these dreadful games and play them on live streams with you guys so we can all experience what on earth these crazy games actually are and maybe even find out some of them are kind of good. Who knows? A lot of them are going to be kind of older games because nowadays people vet a lot of these games that get on, like made on console and stuff a little bit better. But back in the old days, anybody could print a cartridge on a little chip and you could put it in your Nintendo and they would run it. And there's some really scary stuff that showed up there on shelves and we've been looking for it for Replayed. So, we have a ball that... That's okay. I'll take this whole thing here. All right, so what we have here is our bad game bingo roulette. I think we call it a rubbish roulette.
Maximize us if you can.
Boop. There, I had to put that one back. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right.
Okay, so this lovely bingo roller.
We'll get a stand for it a second in the future, but
AJ's
I've got the handle on this side.
I was like, I should be the one holding this for you.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. So guys, we're going to rotate this bingo cage. It's going to dump a ball out, and we're going to find out we're playing on Replayed next week. Are you guys ready for this? This is the first time we've gotten to use this. We've had it waiting for like a year. So I'm going to... Oh, it's already picked one out. I don't want that one. Not that one. All right. Here we go. This one. Oh, it didn't count. It fell out. And we're going to get this one instead. There we go. All right, so...
If this is a terrible game, I'm going to tell everyone.
I know. I'll be like, oh no, the one on the floor. We want it back. We just rolled B14, Nate. Can you put in game B14 and show the chat what we're playing next week? What is B?
We are going to be playing...
What is B14?
This works. We're going to be playing this.
What is this?
It's Charon for the Sega Genesis.
What am I looking at?
It's some weird scarecrow, man.
What is this guy? What did you say this is for?
Sega Genesis. Charon.
I can't even say that.
Charon.
Is it like Charon or Charon?
I don't know.
What is this game?
That is the lovely B14.
Wow.
N40. What's N40?
Did I just make us have to play Charon instead
All right. Let's see what the audience missed out on as their non-existent prize.
There is no prize here. We're all losers, but we want to lose with you guys jointly.
This Charon might actually be a better game because I know this game is actually bad.
For
N40
real?
was the lovely game Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? We could have had Who Framed Roger Rabbit. We got to play Charon instead.
We got Charon instead.
So we're getting Charon instead next week.
I will say this: Charon looks like a cool dude. If that's a dude, I can't tell.
Than Roger Rabbit.
I don't know what's going on with Charon, I'll be honest. But okay, I'm going to leave B14 here out so that we never have to play it twice.
We'll put N40
We'll play it
back
once.
in.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit can go back in the cage where he belongs.
So basically, I will take one of our games in the reserve, and it will become the new B14.
Oh, there's a reserve. This was not enough. We have too many bad games.
We have more bad games.
You guys
than
understand?
We had enough bingo balls. Yes.
We have bad games for like 5 generations of consoles. And at some point, we'll get through all of them. But 2021 seems like the right year to finally introduce Rubbish Roulette. So that's our first one, Charon. I'm going to say it like that every time. Charon!
So if you have no idea what this game is, like me, you'll have to come back next week to see AJ and Nate playing this. And hang out with me in the chat as we laugh at whatever is going on.
I have no idea.
I don't know what to expect.
But anyways, Charon next week. It'll be interesting. We'll all learn together. Oops, sorry, Charon. He's down there someplace now. Thank you again for joining us today. If you want to buy any merch or back some Patreon, the links for those are in the description below. I'm wearing some today, but you can't buy this one. It's out of print. Sorry.
But you can buy our new stuff, which is very cool.
That's true.
And we want to thank everyone that has been buying it so far. We've heard a lot of people.
Oh, we've
say
seen
that they
people
are,
buying
seen a lot
it
of photos
on social media.
It's really nice. It gives us a
Super
lot of
cool.
joy to know that you have these in your wardrobe, and we hope that you continue to do so, and that we continue to make things that you like. So please go check out our merch if you haven't yet. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, as previously mentioned. It just helps us out.
And if you want to see us come back and play more Hades, and I say us, I mean Gwen, play more Hades, you can leave us a comment about that too.
It's true. We just passed the first boss. There are 3 more bosses technically in this game before you finish it out.
To die from?
There's the Hydra, who's fun.
Ooh.
Splits himself up multiple times.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
The hero Theseus.
Theseus! I've been waiting to fight the Theseus! I'm all about fighting Theseus.
And I'm not going to tell you who the final boss is, because he's kind of fun.
It's the
when
Snow
you
Boy, isn't
show
it?
Up. It is. It's
You
the
didn't make it
Snow
perfectly,
Boy.
and you have to fight the Snow Boy from Animal Crossing.
It's Kratos.
Kratos!
But if you want to see us try to get to any of those, please let us know. I'd be happy to play again. You know that.
Well, this was a lot of fun. We'll see you guys next Friday, okay?
Yeah.
Beard salute! Woo! Charon!